Finally this week, many of you often ask me, what is the main obstacle impeding real systemic change? Lee Camp is back on the Resistance Report to examine the #1 obstacle in the way of real progress. Feeling comfortable?
Fuck comfort, all right? Fuck comfort. Because for just a little bit of comfort, we're willing to sit here in this cesspool of greed and poverty, environmental decimation and emotional degradation. It's all okay, as long as most of us have a comfy couch and Grand Theft Auto 5, or even 4. We're sitting back with our feet up, all the while developing cancer of the body, cancer of the mind, cancer of the imagination, and cancer of the possibility of humankind. Is this really the best we can do? The question is the little comfort you or I have really worth sitting around and watching the world burn? Just think about the aliens that show up to investigate after humans are gone because we let climate change and unintended consequences of GMOs destroy our food sources. Those aliens will be like, well, why didn't anyone get pissed off and change things? Well, as far as we can tell, it's because of tacos and cool shoes. Yeah, they all just had enough tacos and cool shoes and frozen yogurt with little Oreo sprinkles on the top to not want to rock the boat. They were afraid if they protested or started rebelling or started thinking outside the box, then the powers that be would take away their tacos and that their iPod might stop working. So they all just watched it slowly burn while making this face. The most important moment in my life, and it's probably the same with most people's lives, are those moments where you take a risk. You never hear anybody say, yeah, I remember the most pivotal instant in my life. I remember it well. I was sitting in my favorite chair doing the word jumble in the newspaper, and I thought to myself, I better keep doing this jumble. That was the moment. Yeah, I did a lot of jumbles after that. Taking risks is what life is about. Fuck comfort! Ironically, comfort will kill us all. And don't take my word for it. Here is activist Tarak Kauf, a longtime social justice and anti-war protester who also recently finished a 60-day hunger strike to bring attention to the injustices being done in Guantanamo Bay.
When you make a sacrifice for a good cause, you know, it has a double benefit. It benefits the cause and also it empowers you. Yeah. You become stronger when you make that sacrifice. It makes you stronger. Also, the element of risk, what we were just talking about. Right. You know, risk keeps you young. Right. You don't get old when you take risks. You know, only you become old when you start playing it safe. But when you take a risk for a good cause, and you were saying that you experienced that also, yeah, it keeps you young. That's what being young is all about.
So maybe one of the greatest things keeping people from joining protests is comfort. It's just a little bit of comfort and worry they might lose that.
Exactly. Yeah. And comfort doesn't make you strong. Yeah. Comfort comes into you and it weakens you. You know, you get attached to it. It becomes an addiction, and then you don't want to lose it, and then you need more comfort. Yeah. But sacrifice and risk keeps you alive. It's a big difference.